Do you want to plead guilty and face charges, or do you want to state your side of the story?
Okay, so to start this off, as we've been all hired, or not hired, fucking ordered by the higher ups, meaning Nico, Caped, and a bunch of the other higher ups, including Alex, they've been ordering us that we need to be more strict on our troopers as well as our fellow officers, higher or lower than us, regardless. So, earlier in the instance after the start of the story yesterday, I noticed that a bunch of people were slacking off, weren't doing their jobs. Not specific names for obvious reasons, because it was mainly like most of the entire fucking room. So I went upstairs to where Noctis and Syndicate and a bunch of others were, and asked if it was okay if I made an announcement. They gave me the permission to. I made the announcement and went, hey, I need all Nova personnel, don't matter your rank, don't matter your battalion or whatever the fuck you're in, to please line up on the KOS line. Both the names that I mentioned, well, not both of them, Syndicate and yourself, Sumi, followed me down to the KOS line to pretty much let them know that I was being authorized by powers higher than any of us in that instance at that time to say and do and make the request that I had made. During that lineup, I had pretty much gone on the entire spiel about that. Mentioned now, hey, we're being told on higher ups we need to be tougher on you guys, so y'all need to stop slacking off and do your fucking jobs. Went on a whole spiel, went down the list to each individual battalion and whatnot. During that whole spiel, off and on, DeBiz here kept popping off, kept talking whenever red comms were called, kept on, well, not talking like verbally, but talking as far as chat bots, which is still a form of communication. And I had to repeatedly tell him red comms that this technically came from higher than me, so that he needed to fucking listen because it came from technically someone higher than him. He finally went on red comms so after a while, and then I finished my statements to them. After I had reassigned them all and posted them off, I went to go do my rounds. As I was walking away, I noticed how he had put in his chat box, I would love for Cape to be on here and see this shit. Now, on my way to do my rounds and up towards the office to talk to Syndicate and the others, I straight up vented and stated, I love how he's mentioning that Cape would love to see this shit. Whenever, truth be told, as we all know, Cape would have either done that same shit himself, or had someone either lower or higher ranking than me, or lower ranking than him, do the same shit. Because he has. So, as I do that, I then do my rounds. He then comes and confronts me, arguing, saying I'm talking shit. I explained to him what I said and whatnot, and why I said that, because of the fact of, again, as the same reasons I just explained to you, that Cape would have had someone else done the same shit or done it himself if he had noticed that shit. And then most of the argument that happened that ensued in front of Noctis and Syndicate and the others, most of his argument points kept on mentioning Syndicate because of how Syndicate used to be a VIP back in the day. I proceeded to say multiple times in front of Code, Noctis, and Syndicate, it seems like your problem seems more with Syndicate than myself, so you can go talk to him. I'm going to go do my fucking job. He kept on saying, no, I don't have a problem with Syndicate, and kept on the argument with me. I finally walked away and just told him to do his fucking job. I don't know what his last retort was, because he did make some other comment that I was not aware of. So I continue on with my duties. I'm doing my rounds and whatnot. I pass the armory and I'm about to turn right towards the secondary armory door when I come across Noctis and a couple other people talking to Maddie, his at the time, if not currently still is, partner. Maddie then states how, hey, and before I even ran into him, I saw that DeBiz here was off duty because he was not repping group, not in uniform, and outside the KOS line. I'm like, okay, so he went off duty instead of doing his fucking job. Cool. Is my thought process on it anyways. So I asked what the fuck's going on, because it seemed like it was a pretty serious fucking topic. Or at least they seemed like it was something bad was going on. Maddie then points out that he stated the N-word. Now I'm like, okay, cool. Either way, I was gonna fucking kick him because he's a general. He should know better. We've been told to be stricter with our officers, higher or lower than us, regardless if they're on or off duty. Even Capes told me if I have to kick someone because they know the rules and they're breaking them, I can kick them. That was confirmed and approved by Don Cape. Right as I'm about to walk off and go give him this heads up, because I could have been an asshole. I will admit, I could have been an asshole and just straight up kicked him, but I wanted to be, professional and let him know, hey, I'm going to have to kick you, unfortunately, if what these are saying is true, because you know the rules. You're a general, you should know better, so I have to follow protocol here. As I was about to walk away, Maddie then pointed out to me that he was calling me an N-word. So I went, okay, cool. Here's what's going to happen. I then proceeded to pull him in front of Noctis and Code. Still saying with professionalism, I'm like, so what's this I'm hearing about, you calling me an N-word? He straight up admitted it. And I'm like, okay, so you're a general. You should know better. You know what's about to happen, right? And in front of Noctis and whatnot, per the confirmation I got from Cape, I kicked him from the fucking instance. What proceeded to happen was as such. He then, because I have him added, proceeded to send me several join requests saying, are we being dead ass right now? Because I'm recording this entire time, so Cape's going to get a lovely surprise. So are we being dead ass right now? Which, as you know, Sumi, I sent you the screenshots of. During that time as well, he was messaging Maddie and stating that, and Maddie was still calling, or not Maddie, he was still calling me an N-word in Maddie's DM, saying how he was going to get me kicked, banned, this, that, and the third, or whatever.
It's your turn.
And to respond to your question on that, threats, because it can be perceived if you're going, are you being dead ass right now? I'm not trying to argue or anything. I'm just answering the question here since it seems he's asking a question.
Continue with your side of the story. Don't address the defense.
Apologies. But I then proceeded to kick him. He then proceeded to make those comments, which in my opinion seemed like threats because you're basically saying, oh, if you're being dead ass right now, I'm going to report this to fucking Cape. That to me is perceived as a threat because you're threatening to report me for a bullshit reason, mind you, but report me nonetheless. And so he proceeded to still threaten to apparently get me kicked, demoted, or whatever, and talk all this shit in Maddie's DMs, which Maddie also has sent you, sir, the DMs of that as well. So I reported this information to his higher-ups and the people who were mentioned before, like Cape and the others, just so that way they knew what was going on so they didn't get, just blindsided by something going on. I followed proper protocol and informed people that needed to know about it, and they've been informed. Shortly afterwards, I was about to go off duty because a friend of mine, who was very protective of me, joined, and I was about to go chill with her for a little bit. DeBiz was there, and DeBiz tried riling up another argument with me, basically going on about the whole, oh, he's higher than me, how you can't really get much higher than he is, and I pointed out that there were higher roles than him. There were higher officers than him, hence the reason like H1 and so on. And I'd have to ask the question, H1, you don't know what the fuck H1 is. He's like, what the fuck's H1? So not wanting to continue starting a whole argument, I walked off, went up to Hunk, reported the incident to him as well, and told him the full story as I just explained to you, and then went off duty. And after that factor, I was asked to remain off duty for the rest of the day until we got this settled today.
Fantastic. You provided me with evidence. Is there any more evidence you'd like to provide for me?
No, sir. Being as all these screenshots that I have, I sent to you.
Fantastic. DeBiz, do you have any objections or any additions to this story?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Fantastic.
So,
what are they?
Me, I'm trying to put some fun into the Nova, okay? I never started this. This is the thing. I was over here talking to one person and one person only. Then he starts saying some stupid shit. He's like, yo, I can't believe he's fucking around right now, and he's talking to people, and he's not doing his job. I was just talking to one person for literally like 5 minutes. And then he just starts riding me for no reason at all. And then I try to go upstairs and talk to somebody, and then I get completely yelled at. And I see this guy constantly walking up there, not getting a word said to about, and people have agreed with me that this isn't right, that he can just stay up there. That's all I gotta say.
All right. There was a recording mentioned in Kai's side of the story. Does this recording exist?
I mean, like if you got Steam.
Yeah, I have Steam.
I need your name.
Fantastic. We're going to take a 5-minute recess for defense to be able to provide evidence. Here, DeBiz, if you want to walk back here.
You want me to come back there too?
I don't care.
This is starting to get interesting.
As I'm uploading avatars right now, I'm trying to be a little gang monkey.
I got a popcorn.
Oh my god, my
I
slides
have
aren't
nothing to
working
eat and
properly.
nothing to drink, and I'm actually very thirsty, but I don't feel like
Go
getting
get water,
dressed and then
actually.
walk into the.
Go get
So
water.
how's y'all's day? Pretty good, baby.
It's alright. I just
It's a day.
Can you inform
Just about to start.
Sumi that I invited Alex because Alex said he would like to watch over this court as well?
It's
Yeah.
just a. It's a time.
You said
a
Alex,
place,
like
somewhere.
Yes,
the
like
Grand
royal
Advisor or
advisor.
whatever.
Yeah, like royal
yeah.
advisor notes.
What do you think's gonna happen to Broski?
I don't know. Truth be told, the most I'm wanting out of this because of his actions is at least a demotion of some sort. Because like he has good intentions, I will give him that. But like the fact that he wants to point out, oh, this guy's talking to a couple of people and yet he's calling me lazy, buddy. I sit here and I stop and talk to a couple of people every now and then when I do my rounds. I still am doing my rounds and doing my fucking job. So it kind of annoys the fuck out of
Called
me.
multitasking. You can yeah. The fuck sent me a friend request, bro.
The fuck you mean, alright? Who the fuck sent me?
Call tonight or no?
Huh?
I had a brain fart.
I said call tonight or no?
We can, yeah.
Okay. How are you doing?
I'm okay, just really thirsty, but the water, tastes like shits. I have milk in the. I'm gonna get some milk. Hold on. My
Okay, as
it's
soon as we go back to the no
literally
Vincents, I'll kick you. Don't worry.
My milk is icon. I'm getting my milk right now.
This told me
We'll
that
drop a portal and it's gonna say that you're unable to.
Oh shit.
this told me that he's going like.
It'll say you're
either take
unable
a
to join,
break
don't worry.
or just entirely no.
I
no
never
after
had,
this.
had a 5-minute recess.
That's what you told me. So
I don't go to court. I don't court. You know what? I'm gonna load up my phone and play some Block Blast. Wait.
Bro.
I
No,
don't even
I
know.
forgot there's a seal on my milk. I can't open my milk. I just want milk.
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 Why are y'all talking about milk? How did you?
Cause I
Go back.
Listen, milk is delicious. Okay, especially
love milk.
oh god, I
Yeah,
gotta go back.
Yes.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet
Hey.
you do, buddy.
Hey, leave him alone. Wait, talking to him or me?
You. I'm talking to you. I
Leave
bet
me
you love milk.
alone. Leave me alone. Fuck
That's
off.
why?
I just
What
want to
am- what
drink
do you-
some milk.
What do you
Leave
think
me
I'm talking
alone.
about? What do you mean? What's wrong?
Leave me
When you look
alone.
at
What do you
Leave
think
me
I'm
alone.
talking about?
I
You
would,
looking
dude.
mighty fine today.
I can't say this in court. I can't say this in a courtroom. I
Yes,
can't say
What
what I was
were
gonna
you
say.
You can say anything. in
Yo,
the corner.
Gabe, look at the front.
I'm
Look friends
always
forward.
watching, man.
We're on
Forwards.
recess. You can say what.
Yeah, we're on a fucking recess waiting
What
for
the
this.
fuck?
That's crazy.
What the fuck?
Yo, Darth, I'm
Ooh,
gonna
this-
touch you, bro.
Still recess, though.
You're going to jail for that one.
Hold on, guys. Why is this in my way?
What the
Get
fuck?
out of my way. Oh, this is-
No.
That's crazy.
What the fuck?
Hold on, I'm spying on them, guys. Hold on.
Is that actually a jail feature?
What? What the fuck?
Guys, I'm spying on them. Noctis is coming out.
Yeah, there's a jail in here.
What the fuck is going
You should
on
put
in court,
error in
bro?
it. You should put error in your jail cell.
Yeah, I want to.
What?
I think you should put error in the jail cell.
And put an
Me
L on Joseph.
personally.
Nah,
Oh my
I don't have a
No, you got
concealed
shit.
weapon on me, trust. I don't have a concealed weapon.
Bro, what
That's
the
crazy.
fuck is going on?
No, don't put me in jail.
Crazy.
Please.
That was crazy once.
Dude,
I don't want to get touched by a big black oily guy.
Okay.
Please don't put me in jail.
huh?
I immediately checked.
Yo,
the channel.
Noctis. Wait, actually, yo, error. Your quest. I gotta upload it. Yo,
Yeah,
should I look at this? Ready?
Uh-huh.
Just invited
Okay.
Alex waiting on him.
Hold on, I'm walking backwards real quick. Hold on.
Dude, stop. Dude, you're
Hold on.
you're
Hold
gonna
on,
fucking
guys.
make me piss myself, bro. Stop with the fucking
Don't piss yourself, buddy. Don't be a little piss princess. Don't be a little piss princess.
What?
Can y'all shut the fuck up?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
not very nice.
master.
You didn't say.
Where'd he go?
Okay. Can you jail this guy? Get him out of the court.
Did he block me?
Where did they
Did he
go?
block you?
Kai went in there.
For fuck's sake.
Evidence.
Yo,
room.
Syndicate, bro. I'm
Oh,
not
da, da, da,
Council.
da, da.
Wait,
What'd you say?
where are they?
Oh, never mind,
One
they're back.
second.
Right here,
I
I'm
was
right here.
looking at the, I was looking at the evidence room.
Alright.
My bad.
I'll talk to you after. I'll talk to you after. I'll talk to you
Alright.
after.
Alright. Yeah.
You guys gotta stand up.
Yeah. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
Yes, ma'am.
I can't stand up while holding stuff.
Alright. You may be seated.
Okay, thank you, Daddy. What?
Okay, buddy.
That's wild.
Alrighty. So,
Where's Alex?
due to unfortunate events, Diviz was not able to provide me with the recording because he took the recording on Steam, and apparently you can't send the recordings on Steam. However, he did openly admit to me that the allegations are true. So I shall now move this on. Punishment will be set by Emperor Palpatine. Court is adjourned.
I shall return to the instance.
He could have
Oh, yeah,
screen shared to you.
Hey, Aaron, stay
Oh,
here.
yeah, wait.